time freezes for exactly 1 day. You are the only person unaffected and can freely wander around and do whatever you like. What do you do in those 24 hours? I can finally loot stuff without a consequence, but I'll just take everyone outside and just lay them down in their front yard, so when time continues at least 100 people would be wondering, how the fuck did I get here, and why did this happen to 100 people coincidentally? Then the story will become the stuff of legends and you can finally die knowing your name is written in stone. Everyone wakes up with a sunburn. Lol. Their skin wouldn't burn. The heat energy isn't transferring. Technically, if time is frozen that much, then the person who is not frozen in time would die of hypothermia as their body radiates heat away, but has no way to get it back. Even if we ignore that, you would be blind, as photons would not be moving into your eyeballs. I already said that light does move in another thread, it's probably lost now. I was not expecting this to get too hot, and since everything in your body still works, your temperature regulation mechanism would still work, meaning you don't freeze to death. You'd just be a little chilly, and nothing's stopping you from wearing a blanket, although it would look a little weird because it would only bend when you specifically forced it to, so if you went for a walk it would kinda hover behind you. Tie everyone's shoelaces together. r/tripping through time. Fuck you. Take my upvote. Enter parliament while it's in session. Sharpie everyone with funny faces. That's quite wholesome. I would check every politician's smartphone to see if any of them are pedos and out them afterwards. I'd go check Epstein's files to get all of his connections. I'd definitely check everyone at the Supreme Court. I'm sure there are many bad apples. Hell, 1 day wouldn't be enough to do all that, but I'd at least start somewhere. That's assuming you're able to get hold of those things. Locked items are still locked if time is frozen, I think. At first I was thinking of robbing banks and large department stores. Hide the cash in various caches. On second thought, I'd bring a ladder to the zoo and pet a whole bunch of animals. Sleep next to a bear. OMG. How delightful. When else could you ever pet a lion and eagle and meerkat all in 1 day? I'm touching all the penguins. And the tapir. I want to know if its fur is as wiry as I'm assuming it is. And I'll finally get to see those damn wolves. Always hiding out every time I go to the zoo. At least the tiger prowls visibly. As far as the wolves are concerned, everyone can fuck off. I think I would just like to go into different houses and look around. Just become a real estate agent. Then you can do that all day. I've thought of this, but it's not quite the same. If someone is hiring a realtor, sometimes people are moved out halfway or cleaned up big time and you don't see what everyday life is like. You don't see bills on the table or the cardboard box people keep for the cat. I love things like that. How do you know about my cardboard box for the cat? That's supposed to be secret. You have a cat. Everybody knows you keep a cardboard box around because every cat owner does. Well, every cat owner except me because my cat is, no joke, scared of cardboard boxes. I'm gonna try on some clothes that I think might fit, but I'm embarrassed to get stuck in. Wow, we are really all out here living the same life. Rob, steal and plunder. Also take a nap. And people start calling the police because their valuables are gone. Why would you call the police on someone taking a nap? He took someone else's nap. I guess that means he's under arrest. I invade all my neighbors' houses. Cut any fruits or vegetables I see in half diagonally and put on a ninja costume. When the 24 hours are over, I yell HYAA as loudly as possible into my giant speaker in the middle of the street so everyone can hear me. I strike a pose and sheath my katana. Your plan is so specifically weird, and I'm scared to ask why. Focused. He is focused. He's a man of focus, commitment, and sheer fucking will. He once cut 3 apples in the kitchen with a fucking pencil. Who the fuck does that? He'd go steal some cash, and then if I didn't know everyone would be coming back in 24 hours, start freaking out and probably go to sleep hoping that I was having a weird dream and things will go back to normal if I sleep and wake up again. If you don't know time is going to start back up, what uses cash? Fantasy fulfillment. And just in case, go around the neighborhood and move all furniture slightly to the right. put paintings at slightly off angles, tilt laptop screens. Small things that would make everything seem off. But no one would be able to realize exactly what was wrong. Oh yeah, it's big brain time. I'll be real with you here and not give you some corny answer, but I would personally and gladly rob a whole lot of banks. Same, and if I did hit up all the banks within a specified radius, I'd probably hit the registers of large franchised businesses too. Oh, that's smart. They wouldn't track serial numbers like a bank potentially could, nor is it hard to actually get inside a bank and take the money with you. I'd try to find out why time froze, then sleep. Most relatable one. Pick up everybody I know and place them in bed, naked of course, with their ex. Then sit back and relax waiting for all hell to break loose. That's evil, but also brilliant. Some people wanna watch the world burn. And here I'm wanting to be the one who sets it on fire first. Why watch it burn when you can get full access to the flames? Give man a fire. Warm him for a day. Set a man on fire. Warm him for the rest of his life. Give man a fire. Warm him for a day. Set a man on fire. Warm him for the rest of his life. Set the world on fire. And we are all warm for life. Break into a movie theater and steal the projector and popcorn maker. In that realm, go to all stores that sell TVs and speakers. And set the volume to maximum. Perhaps have them play media from the hub. I go back to sleep. I just realized I might not even notice if it happened at the wrong time. Shit. Edit. Spelling. You'd have to be away from anything that normally moves for a whole 24 hours. That means no people, no clocks, no environment, etc. Eventually you'd notice the sun isn't moving. Neither are the clouds. You can't hear anything, etc, etc. You underestimate my power. Don't try it, Anakin. Go to a store. Get as many flowers and ice cream cones as possible. They won't melt because time is standing still. And give a flower and an ice cream cone to everyone I see. Also, I'd rob a bank. Wholesome and realistic. AWW, thank you. I just wanted to bring joy to everyone's day. Carrot EVERYONE carrot EXCEPT carrot FOR carrot THER people carrot AT carrot THER bank. Find the largest bookstore I can and steal every book I want to read. Hundreds and hundreds. Make sure you take extra good care of your glasses. I've got 3 pair of reading glasses. I learned a valuable lesson from that episode. Remain unnoticed by anyone for yet another day, I suppose. But there are lots of us sitting quietly at home in our rooms. In a way, we're all sitting together. That's somewhat a cool level shit right there. I would go to all my loaners' offices and wipe my files. College loans, medical bills, mortgages, etc. You sit in front of the computer and are greeted with please enter your password. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to wipe all of that. The password is on a post-it note on the monitor. It's 12:34. Take a tour of Area 51 probably. Plot twist, they put you in a simulation. See how many people I could pants in 24 hours. I'm surprised pantsing was higher. Breaking news. 80% of national Lego supply disappeared out of thin air. Everyone is shocked. Unexpected answer considering username. Okay, so first you grab all the knives in your kitchen. And then what? What's second? Yes. Chuck them at an old guy who is named Joseph and has a hat on. Pull up, never gonna give you up on everyone's devices. When time unfreezes, everyone gets rickrolled at the same time. Pure comedy. Bad things. You're a bad boy, Scotty Sterling. But he's a damn good goalie. He's so much more. He's the man, the myth, the legend. Scott Sterling. Wall into Canada without my passport. Then walk back not having to worry about the US Border Patrol asking you 100 million unnecessary questions about weed. But I'd have a semi-full. Find some nearby construction vehicles and smash it on top of a filthy joester. I came here seeking answers. But it was you. D.O. The real question is, would the reflection on mirrors change? Well, considering that time is frozen, but only you're not, light wouldn't bounce off you because it's not moving. So the reflection on mirrors would be the same as what it was before time froze. Let's assume for the sake of eliminating weirdness that anything inside you still moves and isn't affected by the time freeze. So you don't end up eating food that stays in your throat. Also, anything that is molecularly bonded does not break apart. So you can pick up entire objects and such. If light doesn't bounce off you, then it wouldn't hit your retinas and you'd be blind. Your pranks and shenanigans just got a lot harder. HMM. I didn't think of that. Assume that light still moves. Then, because otherwise it kinda doesn't work. The air wouldn't move out of your way as you walk, which means you wouldn't be able to move. You also wouldn't be able to breathe. I would hope one of my friends were with me unfroze, because it would be creepy walking around by yourself with people just stuck in place, no eyes moving, no nothing. Then all of a sudden the eyes start following you whenever you pass them. Shed eyes. If you are new to Tattletale TV, please subscribe. I have new videos every day. Stay tuned right now for another.